We're in the centre of Todmorden, and Todmorden is the town in England that started the incredible edible movement. Which is about taking direct action, communities making their own decisions and trying to make the world better by sharing the language of food. Right at the beginning, we called a public meeting in this building in the cafe upstairs, and 60 people turned up. We didn't know each other. Nobody knew each other at the start of this. And I told them the story, which was a really honest, I don't know how we're going to do this, guys, but I really think we ought to do something different sort of story. And the local cook from the high school, who was really interested in growing veg, said, you know, I'm really up for this with the high school if you are. And when we finished speaking, we talked for about 15 minutes. The room went quiet for about 3 seconds, and then it just exploded. And I've had that experience elsewhere. There's something about this that gets right to people's souls. It's not clever, it's not original, it's just possible. And because it's a really positive agenda, because it's not anti this and anti that, people want to do it. Because people are cynical about a lot of politicians and people in power. They're overwhelmed by the size of the problem. They don't know where to start. But if you give them a positive proposition, they say, I can do that, I'm up for that. And we've gone on from there. And we've done all sorts of things. We've had local food fairs, we've got local farmers involved. We're actually working in all the schools. We've got chickens in the schools, we've got chicken in tenants' backyards. We've got propaganda gardens in the middle of our towns. But it kind of starts a debate, and it's interesting. So you get your propaganda garden at your railway station, and you say, these are cabbages, or kale, or sweet corn, or whatever it is, or it might be in front of the police station, or it might be the health centre. And people stop, and sometimes they pick. We encourage them to pick. We encourage them to replant if they're taking the last plant. But we've learned all sorts of lessons, like folks don't know what this multicoloured chard is, and they certainly don't know what to do with it. So we plant it, we create a discussion, we learn the lessons about what we need to do next, we get other people who can create great posters and laminate them. They might not want to grow, but they can do that. They put those down, and suddenly the town starts to reconnect and act like a community, and all because we're talking local food. One of the key components about making this happen, there's kind of like three. There's one, start doing and stop talking. Stop being a victim, stop passing the buck, do it. 2, find a shared language. Probably food, could be energy, but more people know about food than they know about energy. But it has to be around a sense of place. It has to be around a district that you associate with, a town you associate with, a borough you associate with. So we do it in the town because people associate their lives with this place and want to see it better and want to see it lively and want to see their children brought up and be happy and healthy in it. But we also think it can work in cities. It can work in cities where there's neighbourhoods of communities and schools and businesses, and people want to improve that neighbourhood. We are seeing more and more people starting to understand they can do things differently, they can have fun, they can get to meet new people, they can make their town look better, and they can also do right by the planet.